Okay, so if you tuned in yesterday, we did a practice called Kundalini Yoga. It's a very fast-paced class, lots of movement, lots of breathing. Today's class is Hatha Yoga, different style. So this is more of a yin style, slower format. So don't be anxious to go too far too fast. We'll take our time going into the positions and open things up for ourselves, release some tension, and get back grounded with ourselves to the present and the here and now. Okay, so along the way, you'll be informed on what to do and everything. Just listen up good. Try not to look at your iPhone, your television set, or your computer, whatever you're using here today. Try and listen carefully. I'm hoping that you can all hear me real well today. I tested it out a few times and thought it was pretty good, better than yesterday. Anyways, let's go ahead and start the practice. We'll come lying down on the back. Make yourself real comfortable. Right now, begin to breathe long, slow, and deep, in and out through your nose. And just let your breath be longer, slower, more full and complete than your usual everyday breath. Making it that certain way, and now preparing your body and mind to enhance the quality of your life through yoga practice. As you move through the practice here this evening, you're encouraged to think the best thoughts, breathe the best way, do the best things with your body. In other words, paying attention, being in touch with yourself to do what's best for yourself. You can also modify any of the positions that are being offered here today, even do something completely different if that's what you want. Take your time and work with your truth. Work with the truth of how you feel as a gauge on how far to go. Couple more breaths here. Throughout the day, your body's breathing for you, but in here, conscious breathing throughout the practice will make the biggest difference in your yoga practice. Okay, we're going to place the feet flat on the floor with your heels close to your rear end, and then raise your hips up. Lift your hips off the floor if you can. Make your adjustments. Tuck your arms and shoulders under further. If you can even, interlace the fingers. Straighten your arms out. Continue to let your hips rise up. Let the back of your neck bend. Let's take 3 or 4 more breaths all the way in, all the way out in this position called the bridge position. Okay, go ahead and release your hands, lower your hips down, bring your knees up towards your chest, and rock side to side. Okay, then if you can, raise your feet straight up towards the ceiling, bring your hands to the top. Slowly separate your legs outward. Now the farther you go, the slower you go, so you can stay relaxed in your travel. For the most part, we don't use the word stretch. I don't use it. The muscles actually cannot stretch like rubber bands. But you can travel deeper into your body structures. In fact, the farther you go, the slower you go. Eventually you reach that invisible wall of tension, and it seems like you can't go further. But if you breathe through it, bring your mind and your breath right to the areas you're working with, and move real slow, you can actually go further and further and not cause yourself pain. Let's bend the knees, cross your feet over each other, grab the outside of your feet, draw your legs down, and rock side to side. Release your hands, swing your feet to the back, and then swing all the way forward to the front, raise up and come forward to the front of your mat into hands and knees position. Spread your fingers out nice and wide, make a nice base with your hands. Curl your toes under in the back, And if you can, raise your hips up and let your body fold inward. Raise up on the balls of your feet, the heels high at first. Let your body fold inward. And then slowly let your heels extend downwards, slightly turned out. Adjust any other part of your body so you can still breathe all the way in and all the way out. And we'll maintain the downward dog position here for a few more breaths. Okay, still in downward dog. Let's bring the heels of your feet out to the right side. Twist on the balls of your feet. And let your body fold inward still. You'll feel the left side of your body opening up real nice on this position. Take a couple more breaths. And we're going to bring the heels of your feet out to the left side this time. Make your adjustments, let your body fold inward. A couple more breaths, all the way in, all the way out. Remember, in yoga, the breath is the priority. Positions are all extra. Even if you're just tuning in out of curiosity to see what this is all about, if you do some breathing along the way, you'll feel a lot different just from that alone. Let's bring the heels back to center. We're going to lower down onto the knees. And then carefully sit back on your heels to the child's pose. Take your time. If those knee joints are a little achy or stiff, just take your time. And this is a position you can always come to in any yoga class at any time if you feel you just want to take a little break from it and then join back in when you feel you're able or ready. Okay, back to hands and knees position now. Let your belly drop. Relax your lower back. We're going to raise the left foot up. Raise your left foot and your head. Lengthen out through your spine. Make your adjustments. Again, we'll take 3 or 4 breaths all the way in, all the way out, nice and slow. Breathing has a way of relaxing your body and quieting your mind. Okay, now real slow, start to bring your left knee up towards your chest, round your body over, tuck your chin under, make your adjustments again, hold the knee up high, and we'll take a few more breaths. Since we all do have a different body and a different attitude, there's no way we can all practice yoga exactly the same way. Let's extend the left foot straight back at hip level. Push through the heel. If you want to take it further, put more weight on your left hand and extend the right arm forward. Allow your body to lengthen out and straighten out. Reaching at both ends. Relaxing in the travel. Remember when I say if you want to go further or do something different, I'm asking you that. You don't have to. We're going to lower the right elbow down, bend the left knee again, turn and twist the left knee and hip open. Okay, you can relax and stay at that level or swirl your left knee around nice and wide and feel the full range of motion. As we make the circular motions with any joint of the body, you're helping to release the synovial fluid, the lubricant for your joints. And that can make them feel better as we continue to do other things with our body. Okay, we're going to lower the left knee and we'll sit back on the heels to the child's pose again. Take it back to hands and knees position. This time, relax your back, let the belly drop. We're going to raise the right foot up, bending the knee. Raise your head, lengthen out through your spine. Take 3 or 4 breaths all the way in, all the way out. If there's any areas that feel tight, tender, stiff, or achy, see if you can still go into those areas slowly rather than avoiding it entirely. As you can start to open those areas up, getting more blood flow in there and clearing away some of the toxins, things can start to heal and feel better. Okay, let's bring the right knee up towards your chest, round your body over, hold the knee up high, make your adjustments, tuck the chin under. Couple more breaths here, all the way in, all the way out. Okay, and then straighten your right leg straight back and push through the heel. If you want to take it further, put more weight on the right hand, and then extend your left arm forward. Allow your body to lengthen out, straighten out, and flatten out the best you can. All right, nice job. Let's lower the left elbow, bend the right knee, turn and twist your right knee and hip open. Travel open real slow. And then if you can, start to swirl the right knee around in wide circles. You can go either direction, forward or backwards, or a little of both. Continue to repeat the motion, stimulating the release of that synovial fluid. Okay, we'll bring the right knee and the right elbow down. Again, we'll sit back to the child's pose. Let's take it back up to hands and knees position, then drop down on your elbows and interlace your fingers. And you can stay with that level, or extend both your feet back. Get on the balls of your feet, extend straight back through the heels of your feet. Flatten your body out the best you can. Maybe you want to tuck the stomach in a little more, the lower stomach. And maintain this for, we'll do this about 30 seconds. Recently, the world record was expanded to 8 hours. A man was in a plank position for 8 hours. And so, 30 seconds, a minute, we can handle that. Okay, you're going to lower your knees down and your hips. Separate your legs off of your yoga mat, or just separate your legs if you're not using one. Extend your left arm forward. And then roll onto your left side. Kick your right leg further out to the right side. And raise your right arm straight up. Now relax completely and begin your travel. Continue to twist open slowly. The farther you go, the slower you go. We're going to take a little more time in this position. Have the intention of reaching out through the fingers, but not forcing or struggling. It would seem logically that if you try real hard to open your muscles up, that would be a better result, but it's not the case here. The body actually tightens up if you try and travel too far too fast. So you want to move it slow and use the breathing. You'll notice when you breathe in, you feel an expansion through your body, creates pressure. And then you'll also notice that when you exhale slowly, the body relaxes. Just like a tire losing its air. The air deflates out of a tire, and the tire becomes loose and flimsy, and that's the same with the human body too. Check yourself out. See if there's anywhere that you're holding on to from within, tightening up, protecting or guarding that's really not necessary. And allow yourself permission to relax and let go. Okay, we're going to raise the right arm up and then roll back onto your stomach. And we're going to extend the right arm forward this time. Separate your legs again. Roll onto your right side, kick your left leg further out. Raise the left arm up, relax, and then continue your travel, twisting open slowly, rotating. The farther you go, the slower you go, and you'll feel much better along the way. Again, connect with your breath. Use the breath to help yourself. You always have your breath as a way to manage yourself. Sometimes we get uptight, we get anxious for the future, we're holding on to stuff from the past, and we get all worked up and stiff and tight because that's what the mind has got going on. Use the breath to interrupt the pattern and slow things down. If you're breathing long, slow, full, and complete, you cannot be angry at the same time. Next time you're angry, try it and you'll see you can't be angry still. So you can use the breath not only to relax your body, but you can use it to change your mind to a better disposition, which ultimately makes the body feel better as well. Okay, we're going to raise the left arm up and then roll back onto your stomach. Place your hands on the mat just below your shoulders and raise up to hands and knees position. Loosen up a little if you want. Okay, you'll spread the fingers wide, curl the toes under, raise your hips up into the air, moving into downward dog position again. And from here you can either do partial movements or full movements. It's your choice. Inhale, lower your hips towards the ground. Raise your head up high. Lengthen out. Lift out of your waist. Exhale, raise your hips and draw your stomach in. We're going slow on purpose. Inhale, lower your hips. Raise your head up high. That's it. Exhale, raise your hips and draw your stomach in. Inhale, lower your hips and raise your head up high. Exhale, raise your hips and walk your feet forward to the front of your mat. Okay, let's inhale from raising up. We'll bring both hands high above your head. Interlace your fingers. On the exhale, take it slow. Travel out to your right side, lifting up and out of the waist. Make your adjustments. Stay conscious with your practice. You're encouraged again to think the best thoughts, breathe the best way, do the best things with your body, paying attention all along the way to make adjustments. Okay, let's inhale back to center. Exhale, coming out to the left. When you do things slowly, it feels a little awkward, but it calms you down as well. And inhale back to center. On the exhale, turn your hands backwards and push straight up, still with the fingers interlaced. Your feet can be close together now. And we're going to bend the knees, lower your hips, extending down through the tailbone. Okay, then from here, we're going to circle the arms around the back, opening your chest. And you can stay at that level, or you can lower your hips even more, taking it slow. If you want to go further than that, maybe raise your heels and challenge yourself to balance on the balls of your feet while doing what you're doing in this semi-squat position. Shoulder blades together, lengthen out through your spine, lining yourself up in the best possible way still. Okay, nice job. Let's lower the heels, fold over slowly, get length out of your back, draw your lower stomach in. Inhale, raise your head, flatten your back, gaze forward, get more length out of your waist. And exhale, fold down. Okay, let's place the hands down. We're going to step the right foot back and turn it out on an angle. Inhale, raise up with both hands high above your head. You can just reach straight up, facing your body straight forward, or interlace your fingers, except the index fingers, and reach real high. So the left knee is bent. This is called Warrior One position. And continue to breathe, nice, long, slow, full, and complete. And again, modify if you want to or need to. Okay, nice job. We'll bring the left hand forward, right arm back shoulder level. And gaze out over the front fingertips. Lengthening out through the arms, the chest. Left knee is slightly open. You don't want to be leaning too far forward or too far back. Just right in the center, where it's nice and calm. Sometimes if you find yourself leaning forward more in life, it indicates you're a little anxious in life. If you're holding yourself back too much, maybe you are holding yourself back in life in many other ways. Let's turn the left palm of your hand upward. Gently tilt back, right hand down your right leg, left arm up. Travel slow. Ease into the situation. Make your adjustments. Again, there's no way we can all practice yoga exactly the same way. So your job is to work with the truth of what you can do and what you want to do. We're going to lower the left elbow and forearm down onto your left thigh. Lunging forward, twist the right shoulder open, raise the right arm up, and reach towards the upper front while still twisting open. This is modified side angle pose. If you want to take it further, lower your left hand down slowly to your left ankle or foot. Put the hand on the floor, either side of your foot. If you want to take it further from here, you can even bring the right arm behind your back and rotate the shoulder open, bracing the hand on the back. Or if the freedom's there and you do want, you can bring your left hand underneath and through as you fold over, reach up and connect the hands together, bind the hands together. Continue to twist open and continue to breathe, allowing your body the opportunity to adapt to what you're offering yourself. Okay, we're going to lower the right hand down. You can get on the ball of the left foot or drop the right knee if you want to modify, turn and twist, raise the left arm up. If you want to take that further, extend the left hand forward while still twisting open. A couple more breaths. Taking the time to visit different parts of yourself here through the practice, different parts of your physical body, different parts of your mind, your beliefs, even different parts of the will of your spirit to hang in there. Let's bring the left hand down. We're going to step the left foot back, push-up position. Inhale nice and deep, and on the exhale, lower your body down slowly. If you want, drop the knees first, and then roll forward, inhale, push up. Let's curl the toes under and raise your hips to downward dog once again. Okay, walk your feet forward to the front. And let's inhale, raise both hands high above your head. And exhale, bring your hands down in front of your heart. Let's inhale, raise your arms back up. Exhale, gently fold over straight legs, gaze at your knees. Inhale, raise your head, flatten your back, gaze forward. And exhale, fold down. Place your hands down, step your left foot back, turn it out at an angle. Inhale, raise up both hands high above your head, reaching high into the ceiling for Warrior One position. Continue to hold there. I'm going to check, make sure that the phone's working right. We're still live. Okay, everything looks pretty good here. Okay, we got the right foot forward this time. And then bring the right hand forward, left arm back at shoulder level. Make your adjustments, loosen up a little. Gaze out over the front fingertips. Sinking deeper. And you can even smile while practicing yoga. It doesn't have to be real serious. Let yourself be free. Be free with your movements. Turn the right palm of your hand upward. Let's gently tilt back. Left hand down the left leg, right arm up. Take your time, easing into the situation deeper. On any given day, you could have more flexibility or less. And you work with the truth still. You don't say, well, last week I was way further, so I got to do that again. That's a nice thought, but if your body's not ready for that on any given day, then you don't do it. Let's lower the right elbow and forearm down onto your right thigh. Twist the left shoulder open. Raise the left arm up. And then reach towards the front of the room, upward as well. Continue to twist open in the modified side angle pose. You want to take it further, lower your right hand down to your right ankle or foot, or on either side of the mat. And if you want to take that further, you can even bring your left arm behind your back and rotate the left shoulder open, or you can fold over and bring the right arm underneath through the inside. Raise the right hand up to grab the left hand and continue to lunge and relax and twist open. It's your choice what level you want to work with. Remember, when you hold the breath, you hold the tension. Keep breathing. And these are reminders I'm talking about. I'm not saying you must. It's what's best. Okay, nice job. We'll bring the left hand back to the front. Get on the ball of the left foot, or if you want to modify, drop your left knee down. Turn and twist and raise the right arm up. And if you want to take that further, extend the right hand forward while still twisting open. Couple more breaths. And we're going to lower the right hand down, step the right foot back to a push-up position. Inhale nice and deep. Exhale, lower your body down. Roll forward, inhale, push up. And then raise up to hands and knees position. Let's grab the front of your yoga mat. Fold it in half towards your knees. Fold it in half again and place your knees on the extra padded surface. I'm standing on your knees. And let's do a few breaths. Let's take a few breaths. Let's inhale, raise your arms up nice and high. Lift up and back out of your waist. On the exhale, fold forward and swing your arms to the back. Nice and slow again. Inhale, raise back up. Deepest breath. Exhale, we'll bring it right back down. Swing the arms. Inhale, back up. And exhale, bring it down. And you can do a few more at your own pace using the breath with the movements. Another variation if you want, you can bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, and continue to raise up and down with your arms behind your back. When you come down, you raise the arms up, roll the shoulders open, and you continue to travel in that manner. Feel the freedom that is there. Okay, let's everybody raise up. Shake your arms off if you need to. Curl your toes under. Let's place the left hand on the left hip and we'll raise the right arm straight up. Okay, now reach up slowly, look up, let the hips travel forward, and you can stay at that level, or lower the left hand down to your left heel or your ankle, and continue to reach high. Look up, reach up. Let's take 3 to 5 more breaths, all the way in, all the way out. Realize what you're doing. You're taking full responsibility for your health and well-being by actively participating in your life by doing things like this. There's no one that can take better care of you than what you can take care of you. Slow the breath down even more to help your body adapt if that helps. Going slow brings everything present with awareness. Okay, we're going to lower the right hand down. Place the right hand on your right hip. Let's raise the left arm up. Let it float up. Make it any way you want. Reach up, look up, hips forward again. And if you do want to take it further, lower the right hand to your right heel or ankle. Make your adjustments. Let's get back to the breathing again. Nice, long, slow, full, and complete. Movement of the body is something that our bodies require us to do all through our lives. Sitting around, being lazy, not being very active doesn't help the body much unless you need a lot of rest. But most of the time we don't. In fact, we're sluggish and it seems like we need more rest. You just get up and move, and breathe. You may need less rest, and you might feel much better. The body functions best when it's relaxed. When it's stiff and tight, it's not able to do as good a job. Let's lower the left hand down. And let's straighten our mats out. Nice job, everybody. Okay, now from here, I'll demonstrate from a side view. We're going to be on our hands and knees to start, and we're going to bring the hands just to the outside of the knees off your mat. Round your body over like an angry cat. And then real slow, tuck your chin under, bring the very top of your head down, bring your forehead towards your knees. Travel slow. And then if you want to take it further here, you can reach back with your hands to grab the heels of your feet. Rounding over, now allow all the muscles in your back to relax and lengthen out further. Slow the breath down. As your body continues to loosen up more, travel further. A lot of times we travel, we get so far and we reach that invisible wall of tension and it seems like we're stuck. We can't go any further. The truth is you really can. It's mostly the mind that is holding up the show from going further. And again, if you travel real slow and breathe real slow, you can move through the invisible wall of tension. You're not stuck. And as you move through it, any little bit of distance, for even the distance of a thin sheet of paper, further and further, you can feel your body untangling itself. And you're dissolving the wall away. And where does that invisible wall go to? Right back from where it came from, which is nowhere. Or maybe Ohio. No. Okay. Let's work our way up. And we're going to swing the feet around to the front now. Come sitting down. From here, we'll straighten the left leg forward and then lean over on your left hand, and we're going to pull the right foot to the back. Extend the right knee forward, and you can stay at that level, or take it slow and go further, lowering down on your left elbow. If you have more freedom available, travel down onto your right elbow. Make your adjustments. you still have more freedom left, you're welcome to come down on your back. But again, I'm not saying you must do that. You do that if your body and mind are allowing. Okay, continue to breathe all the way in, all the way out. Everybody's got issues with their body, and sometimes we hold ourselves back in life because, well, you feel stuck. This is an avenue you can take, engaging in a yoga practice to open things back up and help assist the body in healing. As you continue to practice managing yourself in here, dealing with yourself in the best possible ways, basically you start to handle things outside of your yoga practice much better as well. Maybe you're in a traffic jam and you're not liking it. Maybe in the past you used to get worked up or give the finger or whatever. But you realize what works and what doesn't work in your life, and that's what you do when you practice yoga. You learn about yourself. You get to know yourself better. And basically, when you do that, you're able to manage yourself better. Okay, let's slowly roll to the left. And then straighten your right leg forward. Sit up, and we're going to bring the right hand off your mat. Lean over and pull your left foot to the back and extend your left knee forward. Make your adjustments, and if you want, stay at that level or travel down onto your right elbow. If you do want to take it further from that, in time you can lower the left elbow or come down on your back. Same thing. For me right now, my left hip and thigh and knee are a little stiff and tight. I've had some trauma injuries in the past, and so it tends to be more tighter than the right side, and I'm okay with accepting that. So I work with that truth. I don't go as far maybe on with the left leg. That's quite all right. You're encouraged to go as far as your body and mind will allow without hurting yourself. You don't want to suffer here. Times in life we're doing the same thing over and over, and we're suffering. And we get so used to doing it, we don't realize we're suffering. And that means we're out of touch with ourselves, our feelings, our senses, our intuition. And if we're out of our touch with ourselves, things like that, suffering, life is not enjoyable. So yoga brings us back home, wiping the slate clean. We can enjoy life more. That's the reason why yoga was created a few thousand years ago, to help people lead healthier, happier lives. And the original people that started yoga, they found that breathing most of all was the number one thing that could help get in touch with yourself, but also bending, twisting, and moving. So breathing, bending, twisting, moving, all that stuff helps you relax. If you do that, you're not carrying the tension or the busy mind. You're able to think better thoughts, do better things, and make less mistakes. So in short, you enhance the quality of your life by doing what's best. Not because you have to, it just feels better. Okay, we're going to roll to the right now. And then straighten your left leg forward. Take your left foot and your leg off your mat on the left side. Sit tall. Let's bend the right knee and pull your right foot straight across from your right knee. Flex the foot if you can. Sit tall, and then travel forward out of your waist. And then you can start to walk the hands forward, traveling slow. You may reach a point where come down onto your elbows. You may reach a point where you can come down onto your face, letting your chest lower down. Maybe you want to bring your arms out to the side as you continue to travel. It's your choice, but work with the truth. So what are we doing here? We're also creating our body, our life. Everyone creates their reality. There's no exception. We're not puppets on a string being controlled by something out there anywhere. There's nothing doing anything for us or against us. We create it all. The universe, everything in the universe, including our own selves, people, places, and things, planets, air, water, color, you name it, all plays a part to support you in what you think about and what you believe. And you know that and learn that more and more as you engage in the practice. You start to realize, yeah, I'm the one doing this. I'm the one creating things different. I'm the one letting go of things that are not useful. Basically, you're reclaiming your freedom. And it feels good to be. What does freedom feel like? It really feels like nothing. You can't feel it. It's just there. You can't go out to Kmart and buy it. You reclaim the freedom that is already there in your joints, your connective tissue, your muscles, your life in general. If it doesn't feel free, then there's some kind of cause making your life not free. And that can be discovered by getting in touch with yourself. Okay, we're going to raise up slowly. Nice job. And we're going to bring your left leg back onto your mat. Bring your right leg off your mat. Let's bring your left foot straight across from your left knee. Sit tall. Make your adjustments. And then travel forward real slow. This is a mild way of getting into the left hip joint here. Taking your time. Again, if you want to barge into it and stab into a stretch, your body's just going to tighten up. Take your time. Take your time and make peace with yourself. You try forcing and struggling, what does that indicate? You're at war with yourself. If you're not at peace with yourself, how are you going to be at peace with somebody else? Especially the people that are in the grocery stores gathering all the way. If you're not at peace, you're going to have war there. If you're at peace, nothing bothers you because you prefer to be in a peaceful state of being. By choice. No one can make you do that. And you don't have to be that way, but it does feel better. During these times that we're going through right now, yeah, there's a lot of people who are uneasy with this, mainly because it maybe shocked them and they're not used to dealing with themselves in different ways or trusting that things can be okay no matter what, even if they don't know how it can be. But that's what's necessary. Think the best thoughts. That's what I say when we practice yoga. Think the best thoughts. Don't criticize your body parts just because it's achy or weak or stiff. Be happy for that. Think a better thought. I'm glad I'm in here right now, getting into these positions, opening body parts up, I'm getting involved in my life. It's actually a very intimate thing you're doing with yourself here. Okay, we're going to raise up. Let's bring the legs into a regular cross-legged seated position. Before we do that, let's straighten the legs forward. We didn't do much for getting into the back of the legs yet. So we're going to raise the left knee, bring the right hand to the outside of the left foot, bring your left hand to the back, sit tall, twist and look to the back. If you can, raise your left leg up, extend through the heel, sit tall, and twist and look to the left. And if you want to go further, you can cross your left leg over to the right side of your mat, or right side of the room. And let's take a few more breaths, all the way in, all the way out. Again, this is, if you had to call this what kind of yoga, it's Hatha yoga today. It's a basic form of yoga, getting into different positions. Next time we go live, we'll be doing another different style of yoga. There's even style of yogas that are way slower than this. Yin yoga, you hold positions for 2 to 5 minutes. I developed a form of yoga a few years ago called ultra slow travel yoga. And that one is really difficult if you're an anxious person with a busy mind. But we travel so slow, there's actually no stretching allowed or to be done, and you feel so fantastic, and the class goes by so quick because you're totally in a meditative state for that whole hour. Let's lower the left leg, Straighten it forward, raise the right knee, take your left hand to the outside of your right foot, bring your right hand to the back, twist and sit tall. Raise the right foot if you can, extend out through the heel, sit tall, try not to round over, sit tall, and look to the right, to the back, and you can cross your right leg over to the left side. I forgot to mention on the other leg when we did it, if you want, you can even raise the right arm in the back and reach to the back of the room while in this position. Okay, a couple more breaths. Okay, nice job. Let's lower it all back down. Now you can bring your legs into a cross-leg seated position. Hands on your knees, sit tall. Go ahead and extend your body forward real slow. And then roll out to the left side. Nice and loose. Around to the back, over to the right, and back down in front. Let's roll to the left again and continue to make a few more circles on your own. Feel the freedom that is there. Focus on that. You might feel other things. You might feel aches and pains, stiffness, tension. Focus on the better thing that's there. You could be out in a field and you say, look at all those weeds. I don't like weeds. Or you can say, wow, I'm noticing that some of these weeds have some pretty nice flowers on them. It's what you focus on in life is what you'll experience. When we say make the best out of your situations in these positions, it's even when you feel good, make the best out of that. Why not? It can get better yet. Let's go back the opposite way. Feels good to loosen the body up. Feels good to relax. We don't always have to be pushing and struggling through life. And we're going to raise back up. Nice job, everybody. Okay, we're going to come lying down on our back. We can do a few more things there, and then we'll go into our meditation. So go ahead and lower down onto your back and raise your feet up. You can either grab the outside of your feet or behind your knees and let your knees travel down and work with that level. Or if you want, you can just raise your feet straight up and lay your arms along your sides. If you want to take it further into the plow position or shoulder stand or both, then extend your feet to the back, and then lift your hips and round all the way over. Make your adjustments, rocking side to side, getting more weight on your shoulders. And you can stay at that level. Or bring your hands to your back, bend your knees, and raise your feet straight up, moving into the shoulder stand. You can continue to breathe and remain in that position, or if you want, you can scissor your legs, holding there for a few breaths each way. By keeping your feet higher than your heart, you're reversing gravity and you're helping to strengthen your circulatory system. All the valves throughout your arteries and veins, and also the valves in your heart. You're opening up passageways through your head that might be blocked. You're on blood pressure medicine or blood thinners, though it's not a real good idea to do these inversion positions. So maybe just raise the feet up a little off the floor, but I wouldn't advise the shoulder stand. Okay, let's lower the legs down from wherever you're at. Drop your feet flat to the floor. And we're going to raise the arms up, interlace your fingers, reach way out to the left side. And then reach way over to the right side. We'll bring it back to center. reach to the front, lift your head, lift your shoulders, tighten your stomach in. And then lower your head and shoulders. We're going to reach all the way to the back. And as you do that, curve and arch the lower back. Stick your belly towards the ceiling, arch the lower back, and drop your chin to your chest. Let's take 4 or 5 breaths through the stomach, and then we're going to go into our meditation. Okay, nice job. Let's raise the arms up and then lower your arms along the sides of your body. Straighten your legs forward. We're going to go into our meditation now, so make the adjustments to get real comfortable as we move into the most important part of your yoga practice. More relaxed, quiet, and still you can remain from this point on, the greater the benefit you'll receive from all that you've done. Okay, today we're going to use the mind to relax the body. So just follow along, close your eyes, and just feel the heaviness of your body being supported by the floor below. And let go even more. As you lay there, relaxed, feeling more quiet, more comfortable from all that you've done, bring your attention up to your head and imagine that on each side of your head there's an opening. Allows any tension, any pressure, any mind chatter, negative thoughts, anything you really don't want in there, just let it all ease right out and dissipate out into thin air, allowing your head to rest even more quiet, more comfortable, heavy and relaxed, safely supported by the floor below, and let go further. Now allow all the muscles in your face to become very loose and relaxed, letting go of any expressions you're used to holding. Just let your face become very peaceful, soft, and calm, and let go. Now allow the relaxation to spread into your upper back, your middle back, your lower back, and your spine. Then just completely let go of any and all tightness or tension you may be holding there, and let your whole upper body sink deep and heavy into the ground, and let go further. Now allow the relaxation to spread to the middle part of your body, letting your hips relax, still letting the relaxation spread further into your thighs, and then let the back of your legs become very heavy, warm, and relaxed, allowing your ankles and your feet to melt right into the ground, making your legs feel so heavy now you couldn't possibly pick them up if you had to, and let go further. Now just continue to rest, relax, and heal, and drift even further into the deepest relaxation you've ever known. Let go completely and just be free. Okay, let's slowly bring your consciousness back to awakening state. Begin to wiggle your fingers, your toes, reconnecting. Gently raise one knee up at a time. Bring both knees up into your chest and rock side to side. And bring yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Let's inhale, raise both hands high above your head, bringing your hands together. Exhale, bring your hands down in front of your heart, thanking yourself and acknowledging yourself for taking that time out of your life to enhance the quality of your life through yoga practice. And now, with your body, mind, and spirit feeling much more refreshed and renewed, have a wonderful evening. Namaste. Thanks for tuning in tonight, everybody. Hope you had a great practice. I'm going to save this on my video section on my page, and also it should be on my timeline. So if you want to refer back and take this class again, you can do it anytime you want. Same with the class we did last night, the Kundalini. Next class we do it most likely will be tomorrow. If not, definitely on Saturday. I'll give a pre-warning out ahead of time. In the meantime, make the best of every situation you're in. Maybe you lost your job lately. Maybe you don't have the money to pay the rent. Call your landlord, see if they'll work with you. Right now, people are more compassionate to understand circumstances. It's a big thing we're going through, but in the future, we're all going to evolve into a much better world. So, until next time, namaste. Thank you.